Hello, everybody. How are you doing today? My name is Tony Rizano, and you're listening to another episode of the world famous, the University Love, the best podcast in one, two, three galaxies. But, ladies and gentlemen, you and I, we just called the show Online Marketing Moves, and we are coming to you live today. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to talk about optics. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to talk about playing games. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to talk about why Democrats they're not good at playing games. Ladies and gentlemen, now I don't know if you know this or not, but last night they had a presidential speech made by Donald J. Trump. And Donald J. Trump, in his ways, was telling people how we're gonna make America great again, and he's gonna cut taxes. Let's all pray for that, ladies and gentlemen. And he said a bunch of stuff, but uh, he he talked about this 13-year-old child that had brain cancer, and they made him an honorary member of the Secret Service, ladies and gentlemen, because this young man would like to be a cop. He might not be able to become a cop, but he would like to be a cop, and so because he has brain cancer, of course. But so you never know about these things. But he made him an honorary captain, and in politics, it's a lot of grandstanding. Listen, politicians are they are full of it. Okay, most of them anyway. Well, no, we're gonna say this: politicians are full of it. Okay, it doesn't matter which one. They all start off on a good. Hey, I want to do this for my community. And then people start putting money in their face, and then they like, "Urgh," you know. But anyway, uh, Trump said, "Hey, this kid, we're gonna make him honorary member of the Secret Service," and the conservative people stood up, the Republicans, whatever you want to call them, they stood up, they clapped, and Democrats, they did not stand up, they did not clap. It's a bad, bad, bad look because listen, the kid is just living life, okay? He don't know, hey man, this guy's a conservative. Hey, he just knows that he has become an honorary member of the Secret Service, and that's a good thing. And when you have another group that doesn't stand up, doesn't clap, it looks bad, okay? And I live in Georgia, and they just they was trying to pass a bill about transgender boys uh playing in women's sports, okay? A boy transitions to a girl, and they play in a sport, you know, they just passed a bill. The bill went through the House, then the senators, 47 of them, they said nope, 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 which is, it should be a law, actually, you know what I mean? But that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. But I live in Georgia, and Georgia, for the most part, is a conservative state. It's a place where a lot of Republicans win elections. And in 2020, we voted, two Democrats, they made the Senate. Okay. But I thought to myself, after I saw who all didn't vote on this bill, and I saw both their names on there, I said, well, whenever they are up for reelection, they will lose, and they will lose bad. Okay, it won't even be close, just because of this issue, and just because you know there's not a lot of. It's annoying because politicians, they don't care about the people. They really don't. It's about them, and it's about positioning. It's about grandstanding. It's about hot dogging, and it's about everything else but the people of their state. And so Democrats, they have become pretty bad at playing games. They are very emotional. They are a very emotional group. It's sad to see because everything now, it's emotion. If Trump said the sky is blue, let's declare it National Sunny Day, I guarantee you there will be one Democratic person in the Congress that would say, no, it's not a sunny day. Trump doesn't know what he's talking about. Instead of just using common sense. No, and these people are in their 40s and 50s, and some of them might be younger than that, but most senators, most Congress people are in their late 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. We even have a couple of senators that are 90, 80, old as dirt. And the emotion should not be this deep, This is just a guy, you know. President Trump, whatever you think about him, he's the president. Okay? Does not matter. He says a lot of stuff, but he's been doing that his whole career. He if you think about it, real estate is something that's boring, but he said, hey, how do I get my name out here? Whatever, however you want to say it. He got his name out there, somehow he became president. I don't you know, I don't know. But he became president and then he became president again. So I don't know. But all I know is optics. And what I saw, the couple clips I saw, the people not standing up for different things, he said, they don't, think about cutting taxes, great. Cut taxes. Great. I don't mind that, the kid had cancer. That's a nice story, The Democrats, they didn't stand up for that. Optics. Listen, sometimes working with people that you don't particularly like, it's okay. If there's somebody that you work with and they are building you a website or they can, get you something done quick and you don't particularly care for them personally, that's okay. This is about business. Sometimes in life it's about business. You have to put your feelings aside. I remember when I was a kid, me and my brother, we didn't always get along. We used to he was 2.5 years older than me, my brother. And when you are the younger sibling, it doesn't matter if you're a year younger, it doesn't matter if you're 2 years younger, 3 years younger, you have to kind of go along with your sibling because it's like, all right, my brother, he was 10, I was 7. And we would be in the house by ourselves in the summertime. My mom would say, hey, 3 o'clock, y'all can go outside, but until then, you got to stay in the house. Don't let nobody in, blah, 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 blah. So it's me and my brother. And of course, my brother is in charge because he's older than me. Now, I've learned early on that my brother, he wasn't smarter than me, but he was older than me. He was physically bigger than me. He could beat me. He could kick my ass at that point in time in life. So I had to listen to him. He had bad ideas. It's like, all right, we're gonna go along. But I say all that to say, when I got older, when I got to be a certain age, me and my brother, we still was not kumbaya like we are now. But when I turned 16, 17, I got my license. My brother did not have his license. My brother had a job. My brother made money. You understand where I'm going with this? So whenever my brother would get paid, he would say, hey man, you think you could ride me to the mall? And man, I'll hook you up, And so me and my brother still was not getting along. But at that point in time, he needed me, I needed him. We were codependent, baby. Okay? We would go to the mall. And then after that, our relationship started to warm up a little bit, We still was more business than buddies. But we got along to get along, and we got along because we needed each other. And you understand where I'm going with this. It doesn't matter. Put your feelings to the side. I could be like, man, that time when I was 7, man, you did this and you did that, man. You tried to punch me in my face, blah, blah, blah. You threw a, cause listen, me and my brother, listen. By the time I graduated high school, me and my brother, we had, he threw a brick at me. I threw a brick at him. I swung at his head with a stick, with a bat. He threw baseballs at me. We've done it all. I've kicked him in the face, knocked him out, He punched me in the head, kicked me in my back. We've done it all. We've had our fights. We had our fights. But at that point in time, I said, hey, he's all right with me, man. He's buying me lunch every week. Me and him, he's buying video games that we both can play. We were getting along. We worked together for a common purpose, and it worked out all right. now me and my brother, we get along just fine. We don't have no, we don't have no knockdown dragouts no more. It just happens that way. But what I'm telling you is, feelings, getting emotional when it comes to business, don't do that. You have to work with people. You might not like the way they talk. You might not like the way they. But if they can do something for you, they have a service that is great. Sometimes you rather work with. Sometimes, listen, you ever took your car to a place, and they are like, "Oh yeah, man, come on in," blah blah blah. What do you need? And they don't fix your car right. Are you gonna go to them, or are you gonna go to the next guy who he can just be a gruff pain in the butt. But when you take your car to them, they are gonna fix it, and they're gonna fix it right. Which one are you gonna go to? Personally, I like the other guy. Professionally, I need the guy that's gonna fix my car the first time. I don't need to have to go back 2 or 3 times to the nice guy and they fix my car. By the third time they fix my car right. I need to go to the gruff one so he can fix my car the first time right, and I can move on with my life. And so we have to the feelings that we have sometimes for people, put those to the side and get the job done. It's business. Business is business. Personal is personal. Don't get caught up in who's delivering the message. Get Go with what the message is. It does not matter. Listen, I if if the man says we're gonna cut out taxes, you don't have to pay taxes. Am I gonna say, man, I can't believe this? He's a conservative. I should not. I'm gonna keep paying taxes because this conservative said I I don't have to pay taxes no more. No, listen. If Trump can get rid of the IRS and we don't have to pay taxes no more, God bless you, pal. I'm going with it, okay? So business is business. Personal is personal. Listen, in your personal life, you don't have to hang around people you don't care for. My personal life, I have my wife, my daughter. I have 2 homeboys I enjoy talking to. I have my cousin he's more like a brother that I enjoy talking to. My parents, you know, I don't have I don't have to deal with other people. Professionally, find somebody to help me build a website. I remember the guy that was helping me build my website, he was annoying me, but he was getting the job done, okay? He was annoying me, but he was getting the job done. If I needed some more help with the website, I'll go back to him, okay? He was annoying, but he was getting the job done. Okay? You understand what I'm saying? Don't be so emotional about everything. Life is not life is up and down, up and down, up and down. Don't be so emotional about everything. Listen, you'll run out of steam, trying to be, oh, they said this, oh, they said that. Oh. Come on, get over yourself. Get over your feelings. Get over yourself. Sometimes you have to say, go F yourself and get on with it, move on. And it's all right. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. Learn. Don't be so emotional in business. All right. We'll be back tomorrow with the all new episode of Online Marketing Moves. But until then, my name is Tony Rizano. Thank you for listening. God bless. And as always, everybody, peace.